Karma has been a very long story till now. We try to end it every time, but somehow it keeps repeating. And if anyone has actually found a way to escape this loop of karma, other than going to the Royal Rasoi and Bar every evening, please do share it in the comments below. Because let's be honest, today is Friday evening and I still don't know what to do. So in the previous episodes, we saw how everything is working in sync inside us. How multiple layers get activated even before we just type a simple WhatsApp message. But now let's go a bit deeper into ourselves and understand what exactly is karma. Now that we know so many things about its architecture, we still have not cleared what karma actually is. So understand this much, that karma simply means action. Just pure action, no head or tail, to keep it very simple. But let's not confuse ourselves with just good or bad deeds. Every karma, every action, let's say, has three inseparable parts. The action itself, which has our thoughts, our emotions, words, or the physical deeds we perform. The intention behind it, our inner state, how do we feel about it at that moment, and the imprint it leaves deep within ourselves. Okay, so these imprints are called samskaras, and when repeated, they become vasanas or tendencies. Like I get angry for every small thing. So at first, it's just a samskara. Then when repeated at every situation, it becomes a vasana. So samskara and vasanas are interconnected psychological forces in yogic philosophy. Action or karma creates samskara, which when repeated becomes vasana. Vasana propels future karma, creating a cyclic wheel of karma. So now the question comes, how does the first samskara is born? What was the first time? How was it born actually into ourselves? Either it is our old past life vasana, which is now getting dominated in present life, or it can just be a childhood subconscious impression. Like maybe it was our own experience. If someone says something to us, to subconsciously protect ourselves, we got angry. And slowly it became our vasana of protection against some harmful words or situations. Or maybe we have seen it in our parents, repeating it to protect themselves. So these samskaras and later vasanas are the things that keep the movie of our life running in a loop. To understand karma properly, we need to understand what kind of energy it is. To relate karma with our physical modern world, we need a point of comparison or differentiation. So think of prana as our life force, as electricity. It powers everything, your body, your emotions, your movement. But karma is like the code. It doesn't move, it tells the energy how to move. So when you lose your temper, anger energy is one thing, but the pattern, I react with anger, that's karma. That pattern is stored in your subconscious. Repeat it enough times and it becomes your personality. Not a person who gets angry sometimes, but an angry person. Let's quickly recap our inner structure. The soul, the untouched, pure. The causal layer where deep ignorance and stored karma exists. The subtle layer, your mind, emotions, intellect and energy. The physical body where everything expresses. So the important point is karma never touches your soul. I have repeated this enough in all the past videos. It exists as information in your subtle and causal layer and expresses through your memory, energy and body. So we have already seen there are three types of karmas. The first one is Sanchita karma, your total accumulated karma from all the lifetimes. The second is Prarabdha karma, the portion currently active in this life, your situation, tendencies and patterns of present life. And the last one is Kriyamana karma, what you are creating right now, your thoughts, your emotions, your actions. Your life right now is Prarabdha plus your response, which is equal to a new karma. So to understand this more easily, let's take a real example. Suppose you grew up being criticized a lot. That created a samskara. I am not good enough. Over time, when same situations came repeatedly, it became a vasana, like insecurity. Now imagine one day your boss says, "This report isn't up to the mark." A very simple sentence. But what happens inside you? Your ears hear the word, your eyes read the expression. At this point, it's just sound and visual. No karma has happened yet. Now your mind checks past data. Like a VLOOKUP on a Google sheet, it finds similar past experiences. Once found in the database, it activates your old pattern. I am not good enough. Then your intellect concludes, this is disrespect. Your ego personalizes it. This is happening to me again. Now your body reacts, your heart rate increases, your breath becomes shallow, your muscle tightens. Energy is now following your old karmic patterns. Now comes your response. You snap back. You have always been criticizing me. Boom. A conflict begins. You just created a new karma, a fresh samskara. People treat me badly. We repeat this enough and it becomes your identity. So same situation, same trigger, but this time you pause. You break the pattern, you notice your breath, your body, and you ask yourself, is this really an attack? And you respond differently. So you ask your boss, "Sir, can you help me understand what to improve?" Suddenly your energy stabilizes, your mind becomes clear, your intellect sees the truth, your identity shifts, and most importantly, you create a new karma. A better pattern than your old samskaras or vasanas. So karma is simply this, stored patterns inside you, moving through your mind and energy, becoming an action which then creates an experience and then writes a new pattern until you interrupt the cycle. But we are not done yet. We still have to decode the whole cycle of birth and rebirth, and most importantly, we have to understand why this guy Kevin Kumar Qureshi always ends up at the bar every Friday evening. Is it his destiny or some past life revenge, or just the bar is being on his way home? We will find it out very soon in the next episode. So stay connected, comment your vasanas below, and let's become conscious about ourselves and let's break this pattern together. So the first step is to accept, and this is the most difficult step. Trust me, this is the most difficult step. Rest is very simple, like sipping a cup of coffee. And don't forget to like if it relates to you. Share it with the people who are in search of truth, and subscribe to decode this together. Because in the grand finale of Karma, I'll be sharing the ways to connect with me personally without any hidden fees, just to decode your vasanas and break the pattern. So for now, just breathe. Jai Bhairav Baba, Jai Bholenath. Om Namah Parvati Pate, Har Har Mahadev. See you in the next episode.